Hey, so I want to welcome you to the office. Whenever you come in, obviously you can check in at the front desk. If you're new, we'll get everything ready for you. Obviously, most of you are already patients. We'll check you in and get things going. Well, then let's come on over here and I'll show you the warm-ups. So we'll start off the warm-ups with the traction. And so essentially you want to set this for your height individually. A pretty good rule of thumb for this setup is right about the height of your nose. And this one's pretty close for what I need, but I'm going to show you how to set it up. So you'll loose the rope, and then this can go up or down depending on your height. And so what I'm going to do is pull this to where it's right above, like right in the middle of my nose area. Seems to be right about the spot for underneath my chin. And so the guide for setting up the rope, you can see the little template here. It's very simple, and just hook it through a few places to make it secure. And then what I'm gonna do is just make sure that I pull the slack out of it, make sure it's solid before going ahead and tractioning. So just that little tug. And then this part goes behind your neck, and this will go under your chin. And as you squat down, it's gonna be vertical, just straight, just slightly bend your knees, relax your shoulders, and come on back up. And then just relax. You're just relaxing into it, just a stretch vertically. Should feel pretty good, should loosen some things up and get some traction into the spine, that opposing gravity kind of force that we all need. And so the next thing is gonna be on the wobble cushion. And so we're moving the spine in three primary directions. We're gonna go side to side, front to back, and then rotation. So the first one I'll start off with, and it kind of moves your spine like the letter C, so that your hips move and your head moves, and you're creating that arc to stretch all along that outer side. And so just back and forth, and just loosening things up, nice and simple. Then we have the front to back motions, and so from the side view of the spine, since we should have curves in the neck, mid back, and low back, you can think about those as you're moving. So as you arch backward, primarily your neck and your lower back are the curves that you want to accentuate. You want to make sure that your pelvis is rocking forward and your head is coming backward as you arch. So you don't want to lean, because then the spine's not moving. You want to arch forward and back. And so when you arch forward, focusing primarily on the middle back, the thoracic spine, and stretching it forward. Most people tend to bend pretty well that way. Obviously some of you, it's a little bit more stiff, and you'll need to emphasize that more, and I'll walk you through that specifically. But in general, the third one is a rotation. And so as long as you're not whacking the person next to you, just rotate and stretch. And you want to turn your head with it to make sure your whole spine is rotating. You don't want to whip and get dizzy or anything, but just a light motion to get some stretch into the spine. It should be easy. Like anything, like a warm-up, you simply want to get circulation into that particular area. So warming up the spine. And so the next thing you'll want to do is come on up here. If the bays are full, you'll want to go ahead and take a number, like it says, done warming up, grab a number. And then when a bay opens up, go ahead and place your number here, and then go on into the bay, and you can unload things on the shelf in here. So we've got some hooks you can hang your coat on. Obviously you can put your wallet or keys or whatever in here. And then for most of you, just go ahead and lay face down and relax. And as you're down and relaxing, if I'm in my office, I'll be able to see your feet. I'll know that you're here. And so after you're done adjusted, obviously you can grab your stuff. What we're gonna do is come on over to the vibration plates. And for most of you, you're gonna have some form of a body weight setup. Like the head weight, for example, and you'll put the head weight on, you'll put that on your forehead, right about your eyebrow level, and pull the strap snug enough that it doesn't slide down into your face. You don't want it to slide down past your eyes, but you don't want it on so tight that it squeezes your head and it's uncomfortable. But with that weight on, you want to hold your posture vertical and upright. You just don't want to be down like on your phone with those things on. And so once you have yours on, come on over to the vibration plate. What we have here is a green button. And so the green button, basically you just press the thing, it turns on, it has an auto timer for 5 minutes, and you can face either outward if you want. Some people will face inward, it doesn't matter. You can awkwardly stare at the person next to you, whatever works. But on the vibration plate, some cool things happen here. You're gonna stimulate muscle responses to activate your postural muscles. You're gonna stimulate your lymphatics to help your immune system clear things out. You're gonna stimulate bone density, and you're also gonna stimulate your nerve system's perception of balance. And so this is helpful to do a lot of things for the body, but to set that adjustment so that it holds more effectively. And if you need to shut it off, just press the red button or it'll auto time off anyway. And then obviously touch base with the front desk as you need on your way out.